Yes, hey guys, and welcome to Little Black Book 91. We're giving you guys, I guess, the afterlife of episode 1, Love Island UK. Love Island UK. Listen, every night we're going to go live talking about the events of the show. Make sure you share this with somebody, like it, share, subscribe, click on the bell button for notification of the uploads, and click on that bell button. We're talking about the first episode of Love Island 2022 UK. It's been interesting. I'm telling you now. I didn't think it would be this interesting, but you know what? Love Island has come strong. It's come strong. There are so many different things I want to talk about on this episode. And you know what? Do me a massive favor. If you watch Love Island, you've got friends who watch Love Island, send them this live. You know why? Because I'm gonna ask you guys if you have something you say, you wanna have your thoughts, you wanna get involved in this conversation. And you know what? We're gonna leave the email here. Do you know what I'm saying? That you should hit us out. In fact, you know what I'll do? Let me even put the link in the chat for you guys. So you guys, if you feel like you're ready, you want to come and talk, come on. But listen, we need cam up. We need cam up. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Okay, we need a cam up. Okay. But listen, I'm telling you, first episode was mad, mad. And you know me, I like to break things down around TV shows, and we're gonna do the same thing here because Gemma, Gemma, you're moving mad. Gemma, you're moving mad. Okay, you're moving very, very mad, and I need someone to tell her that she's moving very, very mad. I mean, honestly, oh girl, listen, I got no beef, no qualms. I just want you to understand you're moving very mad. How can you be given emotional damage? In fact, let me take my jacket off. What's all this prim and proper stuff that I'm doing? Let me take my jacket off and give you guys the proper settings and proper things. It's a madness. Listen, the first thing you do, the first thing of violence that you inflict on somebody, someone's asking you a question, do you know what strength and conditioning is? And then you immediately shut the boy down about, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Why you ask me like that? He's only asking the question, do you know what it means? But because your dad is a footballer, huh? Yeah, Kwasi Senpai, because you feel like you can't talk to him anyhow. Because you think you can, because your dad is Michael Owen. It doesn't matter if he's Michael Owen. Darling, you are not Michael Owen, you are his daughter. Don't play about. Don't come here and chat that rubbish you're chatting over there. That's like, babe. I was like, relax. I need you to relax. You're doing too much. Okay? Doing too much too early. That was number one. Number two, she's saying to Luca Bish. Oh, when he said obviously about his name, she was like, "Your second name is Bish." She was like, "Yeah, I don't like that name." Excuse me. First of all, Gemma, where would you get off? Who said your name Owen? People even like the name Owen. Who told you? Do you know that people might not like the name Owen? I mean, I personally I don't have no qualms against the name Owen. So if your name is Owen, it's cool by me. But do you know if people like the name Owen? No, darling. Do you know? Are you sure? You're yapping your gums, yapping your mouth, as if your name is a perfect name. Darling, I need you to calm the frick down. I need you to turn. I need you to dial it back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Dial it back just a little bit, okay? It's a little bit too much for me. I need you to chill. But let me pin this message. If you want to be involved in a conversation tonight, listen, the link is in the chat already. It's like it's mad. It's mad. Honestly, Grace, I was like, she is doing way too much, too soon, too early. And it's like, babe, you don't need to do all that. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to do all that, baby. I need you to calm all the way down, baby. Okay. But yeah, so that was a lot. Anyway, someone said Gemma thinks her last name is Ronaldo. Honestly, she genuinely does. And I need her to chill. I need her to chill. She's gone on like Michael Owen saved England, and he didn't. Okay. I know he won a Ballon d'Or, but listen, he's no savior to England. So relax. Okay. All right. Cool. Let's get into some of this stuff. I want to break down some of the couples, some of the conversations that actually happened, some of the things that went on as well within the couples and stuff like that, because I think it was some really good stuff that we can talk about, you know. Someone said you're not a Beckham, you're not no one's going to clock who your dad is. There you go. There you go. She was coming on crud. I was like confused. Like, what? Who offended you? You know what I'm saying? You're acting as if people have offended you. You got a stuck up attitude. Like, I need you to change that by episode 2. Okay, Gemma? Maybe the nerves, the anxiousness, everything like that. Maybe all of that, maybe you're a little bit, first day nervousness. You know what I'm saying? So you're coming out a bit shaky, Yeah, couple 1-2 step overs that didn't go too well, couple headers and passes that missed the mark. I get it. You got a little bit nervous, all right? Episode 2, though, I'm gonna need you to chill the brick down. Okay, I'm gonna need you to chill the way down. JA says obviously she is messy, but bringing the drama, absolutely. Definitely bringing the drama, and that's one thing I'm gonna say. I'm not asking her to be voted out. I want to complain about her. I want her in the show. She is a villain for me. Okay, she is a villain for me, and I want her to stay. If you don't know who Gemma is, this is Gemma for you. That's Gemma. Okay, Gemma Owen, the daughter of Michael Owen from England football team. So I'm just saying I don't want her out of the show. I'm just saying your behavior, I don't appreciate it. Okay, all right. I don't appreciate it. I don't like the way you're going. I don't like the way you're moving. Okay, all right. Gemma said,
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
That's what Gemma's asking for. Okay, that's what she's asking for. She wants problems, not peace. All right, let's begin to break some of these couples down for Love Island. This particular thing. We'll be on here for about an hour, no more. But if you want to have your say again, please do comment down below as well. Okay, let's get into this and we'll break down some of the couples, because first and foremost, there is some nonsense shenanigans that are going on. Oh my days. I want to say Ikenna and what's her name? Indiyah. Oh man, this is a sad case. This one here, man. Ikenna and Indiyah. Oh, Ikenna and Indiyah. Let's talk a little bit about them. Okay, so Ikenna and Indiyah. I went to my notes. Let me be very frank and very honest with you. Okay, I think on first initial reaction, I don't think she was sold or totally attracted to Ikenna. I think the first initial look, I don't know how attractive she was to him. I think she liked a bit of his height, maybe liked his skin tone, but she wasn't necessarily attracted to him. Did you see the way she behaved with him and the way she behaved with Davide? I kind of already knew that she was really not really necessarily feeling. I don't know if she's even for the black boys. I'll be honest with you. I don't think she's here for the black men. I think she's here for someone like Davide. I think so, and I'm not even being angry about that. Again, that's her preference. I got no beef with that. So I don't have no problem with that. Now, obviously, the audience chose Ikenna and Indiyah to date, or to at least to be together as a couple, I should say, more importantly, right? Now, here's the next thing, the Crocs was an issue, okay? And I think the Crocs shoes, the problem with the Crocs shoes is what it might signal, because again, as a black men, as black women, as a black cultured individual person, we tend to do certain things that we wouldn't do. Like coming onto Love Island, maybe that wasn't really wasn't maybe really wasn't really, what it wasn't given what's supposed to give. Okay. The shoe game wasn't given what's supposed to give. And she mentioned it a little bit later on as well, when he was wearing those Kanye, I'm a prisoner type of slippers, that she wasn't really feeling those type of shoes. But she did make a comment saying he's growing on her, and she likes the fact that he takes care of himself. She likes the fact that, he is likes the fact he takes care of himself, likes the fact that obviously he does his toes and his hands, his manicures and pedicures. She likes the fact that he grooms himself. So she likes a man that obviously grooms himself. Now, here's the thing that's mad about the Indiyah and the situation with Ikenna. When I heard Ikenna talk, when I heard Ikenna talk, my first impression was he doesn't do black girls. Just gonna say it. I honestly wasn't thinking that Ikenna was on black girls. I'll be honest with you. I really thought Ikenna, when he spoke, was telling me he wants white gan. He wants Caucasoid meat, okay? And that's what he likes. That's what it sounded like. Yeah? That's what it sounded like to me. It sounded like, oh, you know what? I'm usually on the Caucasian Caucasoid type of energy. And the reason why I say that is because when you describe Bunda, the way he, like, okay, for anybody who's American might be here, you might be watching. I know you appreciate you supporting us still. But for us as English people, right, when you say Bunda, right, it's the way you say it. It's the way he said buns. I said buns. What's buns? And that told me straight away that buns is not, you're not on black things at all, Kez. Who says buns? You're using a code black word and incorrectly using it. Do you know what I'm saying? You're using a code black word which will send out an SOS to black people, and that will let us know that you down for the black women. Okay, but when you say buns and you say buns, it's like someone, it's like somebody trying to say they're gonna come undercover and don't do their full on research, and then they say a word, everybody goes like, what? The way you pronounce it lets us know you're not from here, kids. Yeah, you're not from these ends, rude boy. Where you from? Yeah, where you? No. Where you from? Ikenna, where are you from? Because you're not from these ends. You're not north, west, south, or east of London. Where are you from? Because clearly, okay, you said buns. Yeah, and when someone says that nonsense like that, right? You just need to just be.
Oh, are you all right? How did
Very.
That's it. You just need to be slapping him. What do you mean, buns? Right? Buns. So immediately I just knew he's not on black gal because you can't get that wrong. Calling it, listen, we you know some of the guys we do call it Bundesliga and that and stuff like that. Okay. Oh, he's from Knots. No wonder why. And you know, Knots has a good, strong Caucasoid population. Just gonna be honest with you. But Knots has a very strong Caucasoid population. Okay, I raved there a few times back in my youth. I know the area has a very strong Caucasoid area. It's a stronghold over there. Okay, so I can totally understand him going out and getting some Becky or getting some Sandra, some Sarah. You know what I'm saying? I can totally understand now why he said buns and didn't say bunda. I can understand that, fam. Now it makes a bit more sense. Yeah, I'm not even trying to even get at him. I'm just saying it's his basic psychology that if you're gonna come into a particular group and use a certain word, you're going to show me where you're from simply by the way you pronounce this word. Do you know what I'm saying? You're not really on black gal. So when you're saying you're excited that you got India, maybe because she's hot, I don't know, but I don't think you're really on it, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? But again, I'm not trying to blame you for anything per se. I'm just highlighting some of these issues that I feel are coming up. Okay. But then my biggest issue with I guess Ikenna and the India situation is that when he was having a conversation with India, they were sitting on the couch, on the coach, right? Sitting on the couch and chilling and vibing, right? And they were just, enjoying themselves. And he said, "Oh, cool. Look." She asked him, "Oh no," he asked her, "What is her type?" And she said, "I'm not going to tell you my type because if I tell you my type, then you know what's going to happen? You are going to what? You are going to try and become a chameleon in this place. You're gonna be a chameleon in this place." Okay, what does that mean? It means you are gonna mold yourself. You are going to sculpt yourself. You are gonna be trying to become the thing that I've just said, right? And to be honest, I cannot is giving me that energy that he would do that. Usually I'll say, "Oh no, man, never gonna move mad anyway." But I cannot is giving me the energy of whatever you said was your type, he would have become. He's given me very much submission and submissive energy. I'm not really seeing leadership energy from him right now. I'm not really seeing leadership chemistry from him right now. I'm not really seeing, assertive energy from Ikenna right now. I'm sorry, I just don't see it. I don't see it. I'm so sorry. I just don't see the leadership from Ikenna in this situation. Do you get me? I think he's a funny lad. I think he's a jack lad a little bit, but I just don't see that. That little bit of a assertion from him, right? I don't see that. Yeah, definitely. I think she's into Harry's. I think she's into Harry's. I think she's into Harry's. I think she's into Ben's. I think she's into George's. I think she's into those type of people. I'm not gonna lie to you, right? So it's crazy, like these things, right? So Yeah, he definitely isn't giving me somebody who's gonna take stock and stand up. It's telling me I will bend, I'll bend and I'll bend some more just to keep you kind of energy. That's what I was getting from him. Really, I ain't gonna lie, just the kind of energy I was getting from him, right? But then he says something interesting. He talks about then obviously he said like, oh, I can see there's a wall up and I'm gonna try and break it down because I can see that she's been a bit defensive. Okay, cool. I agree that she needs to be more open. But then obviously when he asks her a question about what when she asks him what type of girl he likes, you know what? He should have threw it back. He should have threw it back like, well, if you're not going to answer, I'm not going to answer. Let's just see how it goes. But instead he answered the question and then said, I like everything. What do you mean you like everything? I don't have a type. What do you mean you don't have a type? What nonsense is that you don't have a type? You don't have a preference. Come on, man. Like you're not going to get away with that anymore. My guy said, listen, do you know what it is? Like I'm just, yeah, you know, uh, I'm just gonna be honest with you. In all honesty, you know. But it's like, so you said obviously this, and then you said obviously like big bunda, you like big bum, okay, right? You like big bum, and then India's like, well, I don't really have that big bum. Do you know what I mean? And then he has to scoot back again by saying, oh no, but you know what? You're good though. You're good, baby. You see, that's why you got to watch what you say. That's why you got to think about what you're saying before you say it, because people are leading you down the path of destruction, my sir. Hmm? You got to think about it. You got to think about what you're going to say before you say it, bro, because you put yourself in a corner instantly. Instantly put yourself in a corner. Man, I said this brother, he's weak on the game, bro. He's gonna get used and abused. And then he tried to do this thing again. This is giving me very much, you know what? This is very much giving me I'm gonna be used and abused on this show. Ikenna is giving me I'm going to be used and abused on this show. I'm gonna be a paperweight makeshift on this show. And I'll tell you why. Okay, I'll tell you why. Okay, I'll tell you why. When she said about I've only been in one relationship, he was like, "Yeah, me too." All right, cool. But then it's after what happened. Uh she basically was saying, first of all she said, "Oh, look, I don't like. I haven't got a big bum. So what are you gonna do, basically?" Um, and then she obviously blocked the whole him asking her for info, etc., etc. Then when she went on to the one relationship, still he then linked it and said, "Oh, we've both got the name I. We've both been in one relationship." And then he said, "No, basically, basically almost hinting that what it's made to be." That is a problem. It's a big problem, sir. It's a big problem because you're already insinuating that I'm the one for you, you're the one for me, and we haven't even met for very long, and you have not read the room. This could have been, this could have been something, but you quickly were allowing yourself to be dominated by her because what you said was, "Oh, you know what? Yeah, we're both eyes, and we're both, been in one relationship." Da, da, da. At that moment, she said, "I'm turning off." At that moment, she turned the whole channel and said, "Listen, what's this? Channel 1, channel 2, channel 3, 24, Sky." You know what I mean? I was like, bro, like, fam, now you're moving mad. You're moving mad. I said, no, cuz you're moving mad. You're moving mad. Um, so yeah, that was interesting as well. But then she later on, so like I said, she said, obviously, I feel his outfit, I like that, everything, just everything but the shoes. She wasn't feeling everything but the shoes with him. I generally think between Ikenna and Indiyah, it ain't gonna work. Okay, it's gonna come crashing down real quickly. It's gonna end in tears. It's gonna end badly. Probably gonna end up in someone getting cast out because I can see Ikenna staying until he has enough and explodes and does a little madness. But I definitely don't believe, okay, that Indiyah is feeling him in any capacity. It's time for him to go. It's time for him to let it go. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Let it be. Because it's done. Okay? She's not on it. Although I say that, she's saying that she's starting to feel him a little bit, but she might be just saying that for the cameras. She might just be saying that for what? The cameras. To make sure she doesn't look like a bad girl. I get it. I actually get it. Okay, cool. Let's go for the next couple then. All right. Let's go for the next couple then. All right, cool. We had, let's see, uh, Tasha and Andrew. I don't even want to talk because there wasn't much there. Luke and Paige. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Gemma and Liam. Okay, let's watch Gemma and Liam. Oh yeah. Cha-da-da-da-ba-dum. Yes, Gemma and Liam. All right, cool. Gemma and Liam. Gemma and Liam. Okay, first and foremost, Gemma hella rude. Okay, Gemma is hella rude. Gemma. Hey, braha, Gemma, come. Gemma, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? What are you? Listen, baby. So Liam for me is playing that stereotypical I'm kind of dumb pretty boy look. That's the kind of stereotype it looks like he's going for. I'm kind of dumb, but I'm good looking. That's what it sounded like at that moment that he was trying to go for, right? But the truth of the matter is with Gemma is that she was really rude with him actually, right? Now, obviously, clearly he's just finished university as well, but I think she was being rude to him, and I say she was being rude to him because what she was really saying was, you don't have enough money to support. Well, I wouldn't say enough money, but she basically was letting him know, like, yo, we're not on the same level. When she mentioned 12 horses of apocalypse, it was done, right? My man started counting at one. Oh man, 12 horses? How you get 12 horses? And I thought to myself, you gave yourself away as well, Gemma. Why did you have to tell him that you had 12 horses? The moment you told him you had 12 horses, the moment that he started recalculating his whole approach, he started asking himself, wow, maybe I should not approach it that way, maybe I need to approach it a different way. Because old girls had 12 12 horses. And the first thing that goes through a man's mind is, yo, can I even really support you? Can I even really financially bring that to you? When the person starts being really honest with themselves. And so for me, I looked at Gemma and Liam. I felt sorry for Liam. I was like, blood, my man was trying to sort things out. My man was trying to enjoy himself. My man was trying to live for the villa. And Gemma came and destroyed his livelihood. Him and his whole fishnet crew came and finished them. I was like, bruv, this is mad, This peak, my God actually finished him and ravaged him. Right? Ravaged him. I know. I said this as well. How are you 19 and privileged and questioning someone's education and job? Like, all the brother said was basically, look, yo, I'm in school and this is what I'm doing right now. And then she basically said, obviously, the 12 horse situation. And then obviously when now he was talking about strength and conditioning, she decides to be like, yeah, I know it is. And then said something else. I can't remember what she said. But basically, she was actually being rude about his, passion. And no matter how small, no matter how big, no matter how far, wide, it's your partner's fashion or your partner's it's your partner's achievements or goals or ambitions. That's their thing. So for when you decide to then say, oh, I know what it is, you kind of kill half the trick already. Because what it is that you allow people to kind of at least get to know them. You allow people to actually begin to speak their truth and allow the person to also as well share what they're sharing. As soon as he shared that he was into strength and conditioning, she immediately shut it down. I was like, baby, you ain't that cute and you ain't that rich to be doing this shutdown. There's nobody that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was arrogant in the way that she moved that way. Right? The brother was just trying to get to know you, and you're putting him on the spot twice in that conversation between you and him. Well, at least he knows that that's not his girl. At least he knows that's not his girl, though. At least he knows it's not his girl. Gemma finished him off. So on this episode, they did a little truth and dare thing in it, or dare thing, whatever, right? Spin the bottle, if you want to call it. And they had to do different tasks. Now, when Liam looked over and he looked upon the face and he saw Gemma sitting there, when Gemma sat there and saw Liam look across the pond, she said no. She mouthed no, she said no, and she shook her head to say no. because she was not about to enter into the fray of lap dance for someone that she does not find attractive. She said, "I won't cock block myself for your pleasure and your in self-interest. I won't block myself." I said, okay. I mean, I can't hate on the girl, but it's the way you do it. It's the way that you do it that makes the difference. It's the way you do it, right? So I was, unfortunately, I was not excited by Gemma. I saw her one or two times moving a bit mad, and not even with the football either. Not even with I say football, that's her dad, but not even moving mad in the sense of like not even necessarily trying to kill him or anything like that, but just being generally just downright rude. And the fact that she even left, that conversation at the fire pit to then go and do a kiss move on Davide when you know that you're partnered up with someone else is the first sign of scumbaggery this season. And I'm telling you, it was cold. It was served dish. It was a served cold dish, and it was served very, very, very well. Almost sneezed and had a hiccup at the same time. She literally chose violence. Said, "Heaven suffereth violence, but the violence shall take it by force." Bro, she sat there, gave this boy emotional damage. Emotional damage. She said this very word.
You are here breathing heavy like a dog. Think about your life.
You're breathing heavy like a dog. Think about your life. That's what she told Liam. Heavy side of scumbaggery. Trust me, the scumbaggery is strong with this one, Oh my gosh, why I've got hiccups all of a sudden? The thing is, scumbaggery is strong this year. She's the first villain, absolutely. And we're not saying that we don't want her. I want her in the show. I want her in the show. She is carnage she's literally carnage personified. We want Gemma in the show. She is carnage that is needed in the show. Oh, it's a type of carnage I like. It's a type of carnage that's going to set this season differently. Oh my God, blood. What's going on? Why am I bepping the way I'm bepping and I'm choking on my own throat hiccup? Sorry. I don't know what's going on, kids. Is Gemma working her powers through the screen? You see, when you start talking about Gemma, suddenly you start, I'm getting hiccups. Is Gemma, whatever power she's working with, is a different type of power. Huh? It's a different type of power she's working with. See how she just looked. She looked at Liam. She gave the mum look. That's what she did. She gave her the black mum look. As she just did. You know when your mum looks at you, you know when your mum looks at you and you know what's about to happen. It means you're about to get the beating of a lifetime when you get home. She basically gave the same look to Liam to let him know, don't even dream. Okay? Don't even dream of picking me for a lap dance because I'm not about to do it. I'm not about to dance for you, sir. So she said, nah, right? Nah. And then she had the cheek, the unmitigated gall, the passion, the strength. What other words are there? The bodociousness, the braggadociousness, the scumbaggery, the strength to kiss Davide, as the question pertained to who do you fancy, I think, the most or something like that. And it was Davide. Right? I said, oh. I said, baby girl ain't playing out there no games. Baby girl ain't coming to play no games. All right, cool. I ain't gonna be mad at you. You play your game because we need it. Okay, we want to see the audacity. We want to see the courage. We want to see the bravery. We want to see the madness. We want early carnage. We want early carnage on this show. We don't want peace. We want problems always on Love Island. So sorry. Mm? You know what I mean? Nah, man, it's mad. All right, cool. Cool. Who else are we doing now? Okay. Let's talk about Dami and Amber. Okay, Dami and Amber. All right, cool. So, Dami and Amber, let me be very frank with you. Let me be very frank with you. Okay, Dami and Amber, yeah, let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it real, Dami and Amber, right? It's a bit of a madness. It's a bit of a madness, okay? All right? Because let me tell you something.
Failure? You are a failure. You can never make it.
Let me tell you this now. Dami's not interested in Amber one bit. Dami does not even want to like this girl. Dami does not like Amber. Dami does not like Amber. He does not like Amber. Even though she is very gorgeous to someone else, Dami's like, I'm not interested. I'm not buying what she's selling. It's the Nigerian in him. I don't know, but he's not interested in her. Can we keep it a buck? He's not interested in her, right? He's not even breathing her air. He's not even trying to breathe the air that she's breathing. He does not want to know. This is literally what I said. I literally tweeted this. I said, he's given me the Amber and the Michael situation, but with you're right, with the Ovi. That's what I meant to say, Ovi and Amber situation, where it's like he's not interested in Amber. I think Amber doesn't cut it for him. Now, do you see that awkwardness of their exchange when they started bantering each other at the very beginning? Right? Do you see the awkwardness of the banter when they were starting to banter back and forth? It was hella awkward to a point where she said, I hope you can take a joke. Then he was like, I hope you can take a joke. I said, y'all really here asking if the other person can take a joke, meaning probably both of you either can or cannot take a joke. I'm like, yo. So obviously, um, Amber asked him who you actually feeling, who you actually wanting, who you actually liking. And Amber said, and then Dami said, "Oh, it's India, and I can't remember the other girl's name. I don't know why, but I can't remember the other girl's name." And so it's interesting to see how Dami potentially might want India. I think that's something that can happen, but we'll see what happens anyway. But with Dami and Amber, they are literally a blaze waiting to happen. They are a fire to happen. They are I don't know. I call it a gustly wind of firestorm waiting to happen. They are literally a ticking time bomb. Literally, and literally when these two when these two um come into a space where they begin to beef each other, it's going to be problematic. I can tell. It's going to be problematic. I said these two are really bantering the way they're bantering. Oh, the way you're going on. Plus, also when he first came to meet Amber, did you notice his head was down? Yeah, cool. Head was down. Why? Why's head down? Are you not impressed with the woman that they chose for you, the audience? No, he's not. He's not impressed with the meeting up with Amber. I don't think he had Amber in mind. I don't know who else he had in his head. We have to wait and see. But he had that person in mind. It was not Amber at all. And now it looks like Amber's even trying to give him excuses. I'm like, babe, he don't need excuses. You just need to get rid of him. You don't need excuses. And then she said, obviously, I was scared that I would talk over him, but with him, no, I can't overtalk him. Baby, let me be honest with you. I understand what you're saying. You need to have some self-control for your particular actions, as in have self-control for the why that you believe that you know what? That you believe that you know what? You that you have the right for this relationship, right? Like you're gonna explore this relationship in the right manner. And I just think to myself that with Amber and Dami, there's gonna be a power struggle. These two look like two people that can really struggle. Yeah. These are the two that look that it looks like these two are gonna really fight and struggle, and they're going to potentially stay together for a longer while just to keep face. I think they're competitive. You know what I mean? Yeah. it's a Mazzoline right now, but Mazzoline. All right, cool. My last point is about Amadami. Okay. Um, she said as well. She feels like it'll be a slow burner, and I said Dami is using the Nigerian dangerous demon actic tactics. She's now in a place where she's saying slow burner, blah blah blah. I'm like, baby, I don't think it's gonna be a slow burner. You need to get out of there while you can. Yeah, you need to get out there while you can. A slow burner where the brother is not feeling you. The brother's not feeling you, and you're about to be shown as well, because but potentially as well. You don't want this. You don't want the boldness. I'm joking, but you don't want to go after Dami like this, man, and say what you said about it's a slow burner. That's how you get caught up, and then before you know it, you're slowly burning. You are the one slowly burning. Someone said, "Is he Yoruba?" But I'm not sure. I'm not sure. The Yoruba demon is about to come out, and Danny, I'm telling you, she's about to meet the Yoruba demon, and I will love it. I would love it to see it on the show where we could see the full-on Yoruba demon. Come and show me what a real villain is. Don't let Gemma take the flag. Don't let the past people take the flag. You are your own. You are going to show them that you are a different breed. Yeah, I can see it now. Dami's going to become the dangerous devil, dangerous demon, dangerous power. Hey, I can sense it already. He's already putting his Nigerian charms on this girl. At this rate, he will cheat on her and she'll apologize. Yeah, that's when you know you've broken them. He would cheat on you and then you apologize. That's what the energy she was giving me right now. So anyway, let me leave that there. You know what I mean? Let me leave it there. Let me not say too much about that as well. But yeah, so hmm, hmm. It's a lot, it's a lot. Okay. Um Let's talk about Davide quickly, and then we'll end it there. Davide said, Davide is obviously this Italian sexy hunk who's coming, and he's come in and shaking the villa up on day one. He's gonna have the power to choose a girl. Who do we think that he will choose? Who do you think David will choose? Who is David gonna choose? I don't know 100%, but what I do know is he's about to shake somebody. He's about to shake somebody. Okay, he about to shake somebody. I hope he doesn't like India. I hope he does not like India. We don't need no more nonsense. Hmm? We don't need no more nonsense. Listen, this brother, fine boy, 6 foot plus, looks like good body, good teeth, good smile, good face, good body. What else? Good fashion sense. This guy came in and just started flatlining hearts. Came in through and started flatlining hearts. I said, this made. This really made. This really made. This really made. It's really made. That they're just flatlining hearts. All right, cool. I hear this. All right, cool. I hear that. Someone said Gemma, isn't Gemma 18? She's 19 and he's 27. Well, she's on Love Island, so why not go for them? Is what it is. Italians like black women, but it's more of a fetish. True. Oh, he didn't like black girls. He said he likes brunettes. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. Grace said that India looked uninterested in David. I don't know if she was uninterested, you know. I think she was playing it coy. I think she was playing it coy. I don't know. I think she was playing coy. I think he'll choose Paige. Okay. I hear that. I hear that. That's real. Do you know what's also interesting as well? Okay, so aside obviously David coming in and shaking up the whole video, yes, we saw that. There's something that really important to me that I saw with David and I saw with I saw with um oh my gosh, with India, and I think it might also as well be what's her name? Amber, right? But there was I felt a little microaggression from Amber towards our sis, in this case, India. I felt a little bit of microaggression, right? I can't remember what comment she made. India made a comment on when the girls were talking, and Gem and what's her name? What's her name? Why's her name gone out my head now? India made a comment, and the girl Amber made some comment that was off key, proper off key, and I was like, wait, what? I was like, why are you coming why are you coming at our sis, please? Like, what's got into you that you think you can come and do a little slight remark at our sis? Like, wait, what? I hope you not saying nothing is not becoming a colorism issue. We don't need it because we will make sure we find you. Like, I hope that's not what you're trying to do, because the comment was mad cheeky. I can't remember for life of me what it was said, but yeah, I was like, you better not play. You better not play. Trying to do our sis dirty. Nope. And this is another thing as well. Gemma 2 is a dangerous person. Gemma 2 is also a dangerous person. Gemma's a dangerous person. So I think India's smart. They try to catch India out. Gemma was like, "Oh, who do you like, David? And is that your type?" And she's like, "I think so." And then I really can't remember what Gemma said. Gemma said something after, and I said, "Why are you not trying to draw out India so much? Like, no, for real. Why are y'all trying to draw out India so much? Like, what? No, for real. Like, why are you not trying to draw her out? Like, I'm honestly serious. Like, you're trying to draw her out, man. You know, like, I don't like that. I did not like that at all. So when I saw Gemma do it, and I saw also Amber do it, I was very offended on behalf of India. You know what I'm saying? I was like, no, I don't like what you're doing. You guys are trying it. Don't try to test my sister. I don't want to finish you here and now. You know what I'm saying? They said they know that India is dangerous. Absolutely, fam. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm not about it at all. I'm not about it. I will be honest with you. Yeah, it's cool. You tried to do us this dirty. Don't even try to play that. India, don't even. But I like the way India held up for herself. She stood up for herself. She made sure she let them know, I'm not about to be pushed around, right? I'm not about to be pushed around, but she really is smart. The way she handled both those scenarios, she didn't pipe up. She didn't get angry. She more just she kind of just brushed it off and continued onwards. And I really do appreciate that, because that shows, again, a bit of maturity. That also shows, well, sometimes there's certain conversations that you can't give a response for. It's not every conversation you can give a response for. You know what I mean? And yeah, so I appreciate for that. Anyway, listen, guys, I'm going to leave it there. You had a chance to come on the show. You saw the link was in there. You didn't jump on. It's okay. Let me leave you with this.
You can never make it. You can never make it. You can never. You know you cannot make it.
You know you cannot make it. We will be back here tomorrow. Don't worry, man. Back here again. This time I think at 10 o'clock, because I think it'll only be an hour long. So we'll be back here at 10 o'clock. Talking about, Love Island, baby. You already know what it is, baby. Listen, like, share, subscribe, click on that bell button for notification uploads, baby. Let me tell you something. Some people here, they don't know that they're
It's different here, yeah. The dripping is sauce, the drip is so saucy.
That's my girl India with the different type of gravy and sauce. They're really trying to take her out, but baby, let me tell you something now. You ain't gonna do it. You ain't gonna do it. Dropping that thing like a flood. You ain't gonna do it. 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 We appreciate you guys. Stay locked and stay loaded. We'll see you again very, very soon. Tomorrow, same time, 10 o'clock early this time. All right. We